It's time to spin the wheel. Let's spin it.
Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Jazz. Looking for a big night from the man in the middle. Wendell Carter is focused as they amp themselves up for a raucous crowd at the AT&T Center. Jazz, Spurs, up next on 2K Sports. Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
There are some super young teams around the league, but All-Star Draymond Green said, quote, if you don't have vets around you, you're not really learning what you need to learn. I had guys who taught me how to be a pro, so I worry about that because cultures and things get lost. And eventually, if those go, our league will get lost too. Brian?
Yeah, that's real talk. Thanks, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz and for the Spurs. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And here's Johnson. Pass to Marbury. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Iverson. What a tremendous game he played against the Lakers. Here's Cooper. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's Marbury, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Washington left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It would seem to me with P.J. Washington, basketball was ingrained in his DNA. Why? Each of his parents' guys played Division I basketball.
All right, Doris, how has it helped P.J. Washington growing up in a basketball family?
Well, I think if you have 2 college players, 2 high-level college players, it automatically means you've got 2 high-level coaches who can help develop your skills at a young age. But the other part of this, the mental aspect, such a huge advantage to have people who've been there and done that.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Cooper. And here's Carter. Here's Iverson. Lets it go. That shot off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Poke loose. Here's Marbury. The three-pointer off the mark.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Here's Iverson. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And Utah calls time here.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Let's hear it once again, everybody, for your Spurs Break Squad dance team.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Cooper, covered by Johnson. And they'll get another chance.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Jaylen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
Pass to Cooper. Here's Iverson. Six on the shot clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. No good. A bit long that time. San Antonio leading. The kick out to Johnson. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Iverson. Here's Cooper. To the left side wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Washington against Johnson. Now Mobley. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Cooper. Looking for his first basket still in this one. To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Marbury. Chamberlain. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip-in. He was ready to make that play.
Utah trailing here. Down low. Washington grabs the miss. The Jazz have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And he lobs it up top. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Here's Utah. And Utah calls time here. And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
Pass to Dort. Here's Iverson, covered by Johnson. Here's Iverson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 5. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Johnson. Inside. To the wing, right side. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Shakes him. Chamberlain gets the bucket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And Utah has possession. After the basket by San Antonio. Back to Dort. Pass to Najee. To the paint. Here's Iverson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Marbury. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Mobley passes to Brown. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The Jazz shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Here's Iverson. San Antonio with a rebound.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Marbury to the inside.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so, the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. We've got Marcus Smart. Wendell Carter is out there with Duren. Then there's Lou Dort. Lets it fly. Anthony grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Guys, when you look at Lou Dort now, it is hard to comprehend this guy went undrafted back in 2019. What he's done in such a short space of time, pretty impressive.
Dort outside. Pass to Smart.
Yeah, look at me.
Defended by Brown. Fades back. And down it goes. 2 points. Dort proves there's no one way for an NBA journey to go, Doris.
There's no question about that, BA, because, listen, we associate success with the young guys with being a high draft pick. Fact of the matter is there has been plenty of second-rounders and even undrafted guys who've had big-time NBA careers. And I love the fact that Dort never gave up, and it's paid off big time for this young man.
The three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. Duren with the rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Some room here for Dort. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Smart against Anthony. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Dort outside. And There's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And there's Hero on the assist by Anthony. Hero's got his first basket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Pass to Smart. Beyond the arc. Anthony grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Brown. Hero for three. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. It's Smart on the wing. Shoots. And another miss by Utah. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Hero, no good. The Jazz have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Dort outside. Hero against Smart. Shoots over Hero. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
I think it's crucial that Marcus Smart be able to drain these mid-range shots, right? He does a great job squaring himself up.
Anthony, the pass to Hero. Now Anthony. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Warren for three. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
And Utah calls time here. Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Here's Cooper. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Anthony. Hero on the wing. Pass to Crawford. 6 to shoot. Anthony with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Cooper pulls it down. Now here's Dort. Here he goes. Back to Washington. And the officials call a traveling violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Najee, he's checked in for Utah. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Spurs making a change here. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Cooper. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Pirtle. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for San Antonio, shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And when Dort's out there, Graham, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Pass to Iverson. 5 on the clock. And at last, they get one to fall.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
50 seconds left in the first half. Here's Crawford. Back to Anthony. Now here's Hero. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Spurs need to get one up here.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
At the line for your Spurs. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. All right, the Jazz making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Outside Carter. Here's Cooper. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
And it's Marbury missing. And so it's San Antonio, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
San Antonio, let's give it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And for the Jazz, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Defended by Brown. Here's Cooper. Stolen by Mobley. And for Utah. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Pass to Washington. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Cooper. Good on the jump shot. He has 6. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Marbury. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Marbury. Clock at 4. Down low, Mobley. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Cooper, covered by Johnson. Washington inside. Johnson on him. A nice shot by Cooper.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Johnson with it. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Jazz. Defended by Brown. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Stolen by Carter. Here we go. And Washington powers it through.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Great play calling, great execution. Leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Pass to Iverson. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's Marbury. No good with a layup.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Brown passes to Mobley. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Utah calls timeout. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Iverson. Now Smart. There's the 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Here's Marbury. Defended by Smart. Offensive rebound. Kick out to Brown. Here's Marbury. Pass to Rodman. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long. Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Pass to Marbury. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Brown with it. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 13.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Duran, covered by Mobley. The jump hook. Here's Duren. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Defended by Brown. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Pass to Marbury. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Smart. Rejected by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
And here's Johnson. Back to Brown. Here's Marbury. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Najee's checked in. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Pass to Smart. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. San Antonio with a rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Inside. Off target on the lob.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Rejected by Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 4-3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him. Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And stolen by Anthony. 1 second left. And it's in. Oh! Nails the buzzer beater. Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the San Antonio Spurs. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Anthony outside. Outside, Brown. Pass to Rodman. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. NBA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Zeke Naji, also Duren out there, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy. and it certainly kills your momentum.
Spurs shooting a fantastic 57%. Hero, the pass to Anthony. Right wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Tipped away. To the middle. Here's Crawford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. Second.
Then he drops a first.
At the line for your Spurs, Jamal.
And so he makes both from the line. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Dort outside. It's Najee, high post. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on T.J. Warren. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Hero with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Jones, the pass to Dort. He's guarded by Hero. Warren with the rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Hammers the lob through.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Check my side, these niggas suck.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Fades and shoots.
This can't get cooked.
Can't hit that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Someone's gonna cook somebody.
Anthony outside. Pass to Crawford.
We got cooked like this by y'all.
Anthony against Jones.
Injuries. That's what this is.
And here's Hero. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, no good. Now here's Jones. Tightly guarded. Now Dort. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Dort. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, BA, what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
Hero, no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
The Jazz making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. Hero's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Pass to Grimes. Dort outside. Here's Grimes. Back to Dort. Here's Grimes. Gets the 3 to fall.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Anthony against Jones. Anthony outside. Here's Hero, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him. Hurdles checked in for Utah.
Hero.
Good on both. Now Dort. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. A big group substitution here for Utah.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. It's Dort on the wing. Launches it. O'Neal pulls it in.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Warren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Carter Jr.
This guy's so consistent shooting the basketball. T.J. Warren adept at getting defenders to bite on that up fade.
Green's checked in for San Antonio.
Warren.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Utah has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Floats one. Pass to Najee. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Left side, Green. Doris, in the NBA, more attention is being paid to mental health more than ever before. And players are taking the lead in raising awareness.
I love that, Brian, because it's such an important issue. Performing between the lines of an NBA floor requires basketball skill, but it requires mental health and strength. And a lot of players, Kevin Love in particular, have been so brave. Credit to the NBA for addressing it and being out front.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. And for the Spurs, they're shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
14 foul. Substitution for your Spurs, Jaylen Brown.
There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Jones, the pass to Dort. Here's Najee. Green covering. Back to Najee. The three is up. Here's Pirtle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And he lobs it up to the rim, and it's hammered home by Green.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Utah, Braun.
No good on the second free throw. Here's Marbury. He connects.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, keep playing my game. no doubt. Just keep executing the game plan and everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.